During your intervention in this Congress, you spoke about the case report. The case report is very important for the medicine, in the history of medicine. But case report is on the bottom of the hierarchy of evidence-based medicine. What is your opinion about the importance of case report and the importance of narrative-based medicine in relation to evidence-based medicine?
Well, the first thing to say is that the case report is not a primary record of the consultation. It is a post-consultation configuration. It is created after the consultation, and it looks back on what happened and tries to make sense of it. So it's written in the style of an explanation, but it's written as a narrative usually. Often it's written as a form of detective fiction or a mystery, a puzzle that is solved. There are different literary forms of the consultation as it's put into a case report today. The way in which case reports are constructed changes over time depending on the cultural context. Now, you say evidence-based medicine treats the case report as an anecdote. It does, but it also recognises that some anecdotes are more important than others. And that's what I was trying to show in my talk, that it recognises that an anecdote may be the beginning of a new disease or a new adverse drug reaction that hasn't been described, or it may be the beginning of a treatment effect that hasn't been recognized. So the evidence-based medicine looks at the case report in terms of effect size. It's interested in treatment effects. In fact, case reports are important for the description of diseases. We only know what the shape and trajectory of a disease is because we've got lots of case reports. So it's actually crucial for the construction of disease concepts. Yes. Evidence-based medicine doesn't seem very interested in that area.
But you think that it's possible to create a bridge between evidence-based medicine or precision medicine and narrative-based medicine?
Yes, I do, because narrative medicine or narrative-based medicine is interested in precise description. It's a discipline that depends on, as Carlo Ginzburg was saying, not fictionalization, but precise observation and description. I've done work on the early 19th century cases of a GP in London called James Parkinson, who is now famous for the description of Parkinson's disease. Those were cases of people he saw in the East End of London at the end of the 18th century. They were also people he saw shuffling and walking in the streets. They weren't his patients. They were people he observed, sometimes perhaps with binoculars, the way they were walking, the way they were shuffling, the way they were bent over. And he realized that people who shake with a tremor also have a strange gait, a strange walk, and a strange posture. And he put these two together in case descriptions. He didn't even touch these people. He only looked at them. But this was the beginning of our understanding of Parkinson's disease, which is a long and complex disorder that may evolve over 10 years. Now, you can see how it's almost impossible to conceive of a description that is rich enough to encompass a disease that evolves slowly over time for a long period of time without it having some narrative form.
So narrative is a tool for science, for rationality, and also for an objective view of the disease.
Yes, I don't think narrative is opposed to science. I think narrative is a form of scientific explanation.
Thank you very much.
Okay.